Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna do a Masked Hero deck profile. This is a little different than what most people do. I've got more monsters in this than a lot of people, so um, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started with the 3 Shadow Mist. Normal for any hero deck, really. It's special summon, you add Mask Change to your hand. When it's sent to the graveyard, you add a hero monster to your hand, so good card. Then we got the 2 Bubble Mans. 2 Bubble Men. What they do is if he's the only card in your hand, you can special summon him. If you have no cards on the field or in your hand, then you draw 2 cards. That effect you don't get very often. It's usually just a special summoning thing. He also makes Masked Hero Acid, which is pretty good. So yeah, and then we got 2 Neos Alias. A lot of people don't like this guy because he's not an effect monster, but I like him just as a beat stick. I think he's good. And Koga's not bad as a card, so yeah, 2 Alias. That's it for the heroes. For our next monster, we got 3 Goblinbergs. So Goblinberg, a lot of people don't use 3. A lot of people use 2. I personally like the extra Goblinberg in it. I think I get out my Ixies more quickly and efficiently. So yeah, 3 Goblinberg, and then 2 Summoner Monk. He's only at 2. If he were at 3, you'd definitely play him at 3. But what he does, you can discard a spell card, special summon a level 4 monster from your deck. So special summon Shadow Mist, get the Mask Change, go into Dark Law. Then we got 1 Kagedo Kagi. Funny name. But when he can't be normal summon or set. When you normal summon a monster, you can special summon him. The only problem with him, he can't be normal summoned, so it's annoying sometimes. Then for our last monster, I'm playing 3 Evil Swarm Mandragora. This guy's like a Cyber Dragon. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon it. So it's really nice. It's also a level 4 Dark, so it goes into Ixies, and it's in Dark Law with Mask Change too. So good card. Starting off, spell cards. Playing 3 E-Call as standard. 1 Rhoda, again standard. 3 Hero Lives, also standard for hero decks. These are pretty much all staples. Hero Lives, if your opponent, you pay half your life points to summon it, or to activate it to summon Shadow Mist, but it's not actually as bad as people think. People are like, oh my god, I don't want to use 4,000 life points, but if you get out of Dark Law and then win, then it's worth it. So Hero Lives, definitely an important card. 2 2 Mask Change, search with Shadow Mist. This is the card you'd want to search. You wouldn't probably want to search Mask Change 2 unless you have something important you want to do. Because if you special summon Shadow Mist and then search Mask Change 2, you don't want to activate that on Shadow Mist. Because Mask Change doesn't have a cost, so that's good. 3 Mask Change 2, because most of the monsters in this deck aren't even heroes. So Mask Change 2 is useful for that. Then I'm playing 3 MST. This is not Twin Twister. Twin Twister is good, but I like having an MST anyway, because usually you don't have that many cards in your hand. So having the Twin Twister and not being able to activate it is really annoying. Also, you can use Summoner Monk to discard it or whatever, but why? 1 Dark Hole Regeki. I have a Regeki, I just didn't put it in here. I'm lazy, but yeah, it's a stable card. Use Regeki. I have a Regeki, I just didn't put it here. This I'm probably going to change 3 Pot of Duality, because the turn you activate this, you can't special summon, so it's really annoying. But if you're really stuck and you just have a bricky hand, or this is the only card you draw and you just don't have any other cards in your hand, you can activate this, and then it'll be good. But I'd really like to switch this out with something. This deck was a lot better when Upstart was at 3. I'm playing 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force just destroys your opponent's monsters when they attack. It's being like Konami's like trying to like get rid of it, but it's still here. So, and I still like it. And then I got one Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole is, it's good. If your opponent Pendulum Summons, you just activate this, destroy all their Pendulum Summon monsters. Traps aren't really that good in this deck, though, because it's pretty quick. Not as quick as most hero decks, because I don't like the just always, like, turbo out Dark Claw all the time. And then last card, to call the Haunted. I'm debating about switching this out with Dimensional Fissure and Macrocosmos, because then my opponent would basically have no access to their grave if I have Dark Claw, Macrocosmos, and Dimensional Fissure in my deck. But for now, it's called a Haunted, special summon out Shadow Mist, get the mass change. That's about the general thing that most people do. So for extra deck, it's not like, I don't have like all the Xyz monsters I would want, and in it I have 3 Dark Claws. 3 is actually like pretty good. I would run an Anki. I don't have Anki though, so I have 3 Dark Claws. 2 Dark Claws and an Anki is about what you'd want. Then I got 1 Acid for Bubble Man. This card's pretty nice. When it's summoned, you destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls, and if you have Dark Claw on the field at the same time, then they get removed from play. And then all monsters your opponent controls lose 300 attack, I think. And then I'm currently got 3 Koga, because I just don't have anything else to put in here, and I'm not running Miracle Fusion, so I could swap Pot of Dualia with Miracle Fusion and run like Absolute Zero and stuff. Maybe I'll make a variant on this deck, but for now it's 3 Kogas, and I mean swapping Koga into Koga isn't that good with mass change, but it's like the only card I have that I can really run. And I got 2 Dianes. The reason for Diane is Goblinberg. If you mass change 2, use mass change 2 on Goblinberg, go into Diane. Diane is actually pretty good. So Diane's effect is like when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you could special summon a level 4 hero monster from your deck. So special summon out the Shadow Mist, and then if you search mass change, use mass change on Diane again to bring out another Diane. Then like attack with Diane, destroy another monster, special summon out another Shadow Mist, add mass change. Like attack with the 2 Shadow Mist, mass change one of the Shadow Mist into Dark Claw, and then attack again with Dark Claw. Pretty good setup there. So he's actually pretty good for like OTKs and such. Starting off for Xyz, I'm playing 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. Requires 2 warrior monsters to make. It's also light, so you go into Koga with this if you wanted to. But basically what it does is you detach 2 Xyz materials from it, and its attack is double into your opponent's next end phase. So 4,000 attack beater basically. That's all he really is. And then 2,000 attack isn't quite so good, but yeah, whatever. 1 Castel, because Castel's good. I don't have Divine Wind in this deck, so he's not really going to be... You're not going to use Mass Change 2 on this guy, really. I might put a Divine Wind in here just because I can and like take out a Koga, but I mean, I got a couple Divine Winds, so yeah. But yeah, then I'm just playing 2 Utopia because he's a rank 4 and I have him, and because he's been reprinted like 24 times and everybody has like 10 Utopias. I'm playing 1 number 80 Rhapsody and Berserk because he's another rank 4 dark, so he can go into Dark Claw. Not a bad card. And 1 King of the Feral Imps. I could search Kaido Kagi with him, but he does, you detach like an Xyz material from him and you can search a reptile from your deck. So it's just another monster. It's also dark, so you can go into Dark Claw as well. That's really it, I think, for this deck. If you have any suggestions, any comments, anything, then be sure to post them. And I will probably make a variant on this deck eventually. Probably using these after I make like an Evil Storm deck profile. So thanks for watching, and see you later.